Hello and greetings. About Donald Trump, some people think that he is very smart, and some believe he is probably dumb ass. And that is up to you, whatever you think of him. But it is a fact that he has been elected as president twice. And after his first term, nobody thought in his or her wildest dreams that after just 4 years he will be elected American president once again. And despite the hardship, the troubles he faced, he faced many charges, including sexual harassment, uh, concealing truth, lying in documents, and so many, multiple, countless charges. And yet, again, Donald Trump succeeded to become American president for the second term. So now I can safely say either American people, if Donald Trump is smart, then American people are smart who elected him for the second term. If Donald Trump is a dumb ass, then maybe the people who elected him, they can also be described as dumb people who elected their president again. But Donald Trump shocked, surprised India by appointing new ambassador of United States to India, and he named Sergio Gor as his new ambassador to India, and he announced this his decision or appointment through his Truth Social, and he described Sergio Gor as his best friend, great friend, a close confidant and ally that he trusts in. And this is perhaps first time that any American president made a political appointment to India or appointed someone as ambassador to India, the world's largest country and largest democracy, at a time, a political appointee at a time when U.S. Indo-U.S. relationship is on its lowest ebb. Sergio Gor was or is still serving as director of White House personnel office. That means that he is in charge of hiring people, and he is known for his hard work. And he has recently appointed, or during these few months, he has appointed 4,000 or 4,000 plus federal employees, and Trump is very appreciative of the fact that he is a doer. And it's not only the appointment of ambassador, but he is given the role of the new ambassador. Sergio Gor was given the role, or is given the role of additional role of, which is more important, of envoy, U.S. envoy for South Asia and Central Asia. And this is very important. And when you talk about South Asia, so that means that we talk about Inia-Pakistan. So it's once again Donald Trump's hyphenation of Inia-Pakistan, because India always avoided, rather despised the word or the hyphenation of two countries like Indo-Pakistan, Indo-Pak, India-Pakistan. So India always avoided that. And this discomforts Indian leaders and Indian government, because they want that India is much superior to Pakistan. India is a great economy, India is a great democracy, India is a great country. India considers itself to be a member of the UN Security Council. So India has its own reasons. But when Donald Trump announced India-Pakistan ceasefire on 10th of May this year, India was quite shocked by the fact that Donald Trump also mentioned the resolution of Kashmir issue, the core issue between India and Pakistan. So that is kind of hyphenation of two countries. I mean, like what can I say? It's like bringing together two countries at par, and which India doesn't like, of course. So now the new ambassador will take charge, obviously after the Senate hearing committee confirms his appointment, and then he will take charge in India as an ambassador. Now in India, India might be looking with suspicions of his appointment. So is there any chance that India can decline to accept him as an ambassador? Because usually the customary practices or routine practices when an ambassador is appointed to some country, he cannot officially work as ambassador or high commissioner until and unless his documents are presented to the president, head of the government of that country, and he basically he or she calls on head of state and presents his or her documents or credentials, and they are approved, and then he or she can start working as ambassador or high commissioner. So this is a common practice. Now it remains to be seen whether India will accept Mr. Gor as ambassador to New Delhi, or India will politely decline. If India declines, that means there will be a diplomatic tiff between India and America. But if he takes charge, by then the new tariff 25% will be imposed on India by 27th of August, and I am sure that he will be taking charge after the 50% tariffs have been imposed on India. So this is going to be a test, because he is the new ambassador to India is known for his aggressive policies. There are two factors I want to explain or discuss with you. The one is that he is not a career diplomat, and he will pursue the policies of America first and make America great again. He will not be reporting through US State Department. Being a close friend of Donald Trump, US President, he will be directly calling on phone to the president, or he will be sending messages, rerouting his messages or phone calls, or instead of going through State Department, he will have direct access to White House and the president. The second thing is that if he is going to pursue the agenda of America first and make America great again, that means that he will try to convince or strike a deal with India, or he will try to convince India to accept US offers, back out from buying oil from Russia, and allow American products such as dairy and agricultural products access to India. So this is going to be a very, this is going to be testing times once again, because we have to see whether he is going to play a role of a bridge between two countries, a role of a friend of United States in India, or friend of India, or is he going to play the role of Viceroy, because he will be visiting Pakistan as a special envoy for South Asia. He will be visiting Central Asian states as a special envoy of United States to those countries, because he will have additional role, and which is for me or to many others, this is of primary concern, because usually the envoy enjoy a higher position than ambassador. Ambassador is confined to one country, and being an envoy to South Asia, that is, and Central Asia, that would be a greater role to play. That will be a greater role for the new ambassador, Mr. Gor, to play. He will be directly contacting, visiting Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Afghanistan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, and other Central Asian republics. So, I think India did not receive this news in good stead or good taste, and I think India was more shocked than surprised, because at this critical time, India expected that some career diplomat would be appointed as ambassador to India, who would mend, the ties, who would mend ways, who would bridge the gap between the two countries by his or her diplomatic skills. But things like Donald Trump is known for giving surprises, and he has given another surprise to India. Thanks for watching. Please do leave your comment.